Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. We are set for the final game of the 2019 Quaker Classic Tournament between your Earlham Quakers versus Spalding University Golden Eagles. And also on court 2, right next to us, will be IU Southeast versus Denison to round out the Quaker Classic Tournament. Quakers played earlier today at 10 o'clock in the morning versus Marietta and came away with the win 3-1. They then also played 2 games yesterday, one versus Albion and won that game, and then played IU Southeast in the night game and ended up losing that game 3-1. This game will start in a few minutes. Spalding, this will be their final game of the Quaker Classic Tournament as well, and this is the final day of the tournament. Earlham has gone 2-1 and are hoping to end the tournament with 2 wins on the Saturday. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the game should be around getting underway, and then first set of the match will get underway on radiotroy.com.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. Both teams have taken the court. Hands have been shaken, and teams are ready to go. Remember, since this is a classic tournament and 2 games are going on at once, there will be no national anthem, and the starters will not be announced. As I said a few moments ago, this is the final game for the Quakers. Looking at the Spalding University Golden Eagles, we do not have the stats on how they've done so far in this tournament, but coming in, they were 0-2, losing to Hanover 3-2, and also losing to Mount St. Joe's 3-0. Looking at who's on the court for each team, starting off with the Quakers, number 18, Julius Stewart, number 1, Giselle Mora, number 6, Sarah Dickman, number 13, Lauren Jackson, and number 10, Abby Zanata. Looking at who's on the court for the Golden Eagles, number 20, Brittany Rickard, number 13, Cassie Jones, number 4, Veronica Richburg. Number 16, Samantha Robinson. Number 9, Sarah Richards. And number 17, Maddie Rosendahl. And also number 18, Savannah Cruz. Those are the starters for the Golden Eagles. And once the referee gives the indication, this match will begin. And serving will be, Earlham will start the game serving. And this is both teams' final match in the Quaker Classic. Throughout this match, on the second court will be Denison and also IU Southeast. So that will be some of the noise you're carrying. Nice little turnout for the Quakers on this Saturday afternoon. Also in the game for the Quakers is 22, Caroline Mulvihill, and number 8, Sydney Amuluxen. The Golden Eagles will start off this match. The serve from the Eagles right to Stewart. Jackson with the setup to Mulvihill off of number 20, Rickard. Nice defense from the Quakers. Setting up Mora off of number 16, Robinson, and that will go out of bounds in the first point for the Quakers. Back to serve for Earlham, number 18, Julia Stewart. Stewart serve off of number 17, Rosendahl. A violation on the Quakers, and the point will go toward the Golden Eagles. The Eagles coached by Coach Robinson in her second season, and assistant coach Sam Young, Janetta Robinson. And the Quakers coached by Lauren Horton in her 5th season as the Quakers head coach. Lauren Jackson trying to set up Sarah Dickman off of the blocker, number 16, Robinson, and the point will go to the Quakers. Quakers lead 2-1 to start off this first set. Serving for the Quakers, number 8, Cindy Amuluxen. The serve from the Quakers. Defense set up. The spike from number 10, Maddie Simmons, well defended by the Quakers. The hit from number 16, Robinson, way too far out of bounds. Point goes to the Quakers, and they lead 3-1. Amuluxen still back to serve for the Quakers. Just over the net. The offense for the Golden Eagles hit over by number 10, Simmons, and it will go out of bounds. Point goes to the Quakers. And they lead 4-1 to start off this first set. Amuluxen, once again, back to serve for Earlham. Off of Simmons. And the ref blew the whistle before the serve. It looks like one of the players for the Golden Eagles was out of position. So the point goes toward the Quakers for the violation. Quick 5-1 lead. The Quakers start off strong. Off of number 9, Richards. This kill from Simmons off of Amuluxen. Quakers just get it over the net. The setup for Simmons off of Zenata's fingertips, and it goes on the ground, and the point for the Golden Eagles, who now trail 5-2. Number 9, Sarah Richards, back to serve for the Quakers. Sarah Dickman to Jackson, looking to set up Abby Zenata. And the point for the Quakers as it goes off the hands of Cassie Jones. And Earlham leads by 4, 6-2. Coming into the game for the Quakers to serve, number 5, Angelica Carpio. Carpio serve off of Cruz. Simmons with the spike. And the point goes towards the Quakers as it goes way far out of bounds. So a quick 7-2 lead. Carpio serving for the Quakers. Off the net, but Cruz is there. And the tap from number 20, Brittany Rickard, wasn't the tap that they were looking for, and it bounces off the net. Point goes toward the Quakers, and we have a quick timeout by the Golden Eagles. Earlham leads 8-2 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be back.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. Still in the early parts of this first set of this match between the Quakers and the Golden Eagles of Spalding University. Carpio back to serve for the Quakers. Off of Richards. Rickard to set up number 16, Samantha Robinson. Nice block from Simmons for Spalding. Dickman gets it, tries to get the kill, but a great block by the Golden Eagles, and they get on the board 8-3, the Quakers lead. Quick substitution coming in. Number 14, Haley Just, will come in for Spalding to serve. Coming out will be number 16, Samantha Robinson. Just with the serve. Off of Stewart. Jackson looking to set up Mulvihill, and she gets the kill for the Quakers as they take a 9-3 lead. Beautiful setup from Jackson. And she will get the assist. Sarah Dickman back to serve for the Quakers. Off of Just, Rickard will go to Simmons, but a miscommunication between Simmons and Cruz as they both tried to hit it, and the point will go to the Quakers. So a quick 10-3 lead. Dickman back to serve for Earlham. Off of Just, goes right over the net. Stewart to Jackson, setting up Mulvihill. Nice defense from Richards. Simmons off of Amy Luxon. It would have gone out had Amy Luxon left it. Rickard setting up Simmons once again. Great block by Mulvihill and Jackson, but it gets behind them, and Carpio is too far back to get it. And it will drop for a point for Spalding. 10-4 lead by the Quakers. Coming in for Spalding, number 17, Maddie Rosendahl. The serve from Rosendahl is an error, so a quick point for the Quakers as their lead increases to 7. The sophomore, number 22, Caroline Mulvihill, back to serve. Off of Rosendahl, Rickard setting up number 13, Cassie Jones, and she gets the point for the Golden Eagles. 11-5. Coming in for Spalding, number 4, Veronica Richburg. Jackson to Mulvihill. She gets it over the net. Nice defensive play. Richburg, but blocked by Stewart. Amy Luxon to Jackson, setting up Stewart, and off of number 14, Just. Amy Luxon with the defense goes behind. Mulvihill is there, and Stewart will get it over the net for the Quakers. Richard to Cruz. Mulvihill to Jackson, setting up Carpio. Nice defensive rally for the Golden Eagles. Amy Luxon there on the defense for the Quakers, setting up Stewart. Off of number 13, Jones. Great block from number 18, Savannah Cruz, and the point goes towards the Eagles as they have now trimmed the lead to 5, 11-6. And Cassie Jones back to serve for the Golden Eagles. Mulvihill to Jackson, back to Mulvihill, but defense from Just. And the kill from Richburg is good, and 11-7, and a quick 3-point scoring streak for Spalding. Serve from Jones, off of Stewart. Jackson setting up Stewart, and the kill is good. It goes off the hands of Just, and the point for the Quakers, 12-7. Number 9, Sarah Richards back in the game for the Golden Eagles. The serve from Jackson off of Rosendahl, going to Cruz, but a great block by Abby Zanata and Giselle Mora. And a couple of quick points for the Quakers, 13-7. Jackson back to serve once again for the Quakers. Rosendahl to Rickard, going back to Cruz. The light tap goes right to Jackson. Amy Luxon setting up Zanata, but great defense by Rosendahl. Cruz, spike goes out of bounds, and the point goes to the Quakers. as they built that lead back up to 7 after they go on a 3-point scoring streak. So 7-14. Number 13, Lauren Jackson, is back to serve. Rickert to Richburg. Great block by Mora and Zanata. Mulvihill on the back line of the defense. Jackson to Mora. Off of Just. Cruz and Rickert will get it over the net. Zanata to Jackson. Back to Stewart. But Mulvihill in the back line. Zanata will just get it over the net. Jackson going to set up Mora off of Richards, and they are able to get it over, and Zanata hits it out of bounds. What a great defensive possession from the Golden Eagles as it went off of Rosendahl, off of the head of Richards, and they were able to get it over the net somehow. Beautiful defense. Number 20, Brittany Rickert, back to serve for the Golden Eagles. And that is a service error. So a point Earlham, and they go up 15-8. Julia Stewart back to serve for the Quakers. Off of Rosendahl. Moore is there, and the ball stays in bounds, and the point goes towards the Quakers. So a 16-8 game. Stewart once again back to serve. Just getting the ball out the way real quick. Stewart to serve. Ace for Stewart, so another point to the Quakers. 17-8. Stewart off Rosendahl. Rickert to Richburg. And the block from Dickman and Mora as they gets by them, and the ball drops for the point for the Golden Eagles, 17-9. Simmons checking back into the game for Spalding. Mulvihill to Jackson to Zanata, and she will get the kill for the Quakers as they go back up 18-9. Amy Luxon back to serve for Earlham. Off of Simmons to Richard, going back to Simmons. Jackson setting up Mulvihill, and she will get the kill for Earlham, and it pushes the lead in this first set to 10. So a strong start for Earlham. Coming into the matchup for Spalding is number 2, Teresa Quarcini. Quarcini gets the point for the Eagles, trying to provide a spark off the bench. Richards will serve it for the Golden Eagles. Dickman and the light tap from Jones. Nice defense from Amy Luxon and Zanata. Simmons with the setup, but right to Amy Luxon. Mulvihill off of Rickert. Jones and Simmons will knock it over the net. Stewart to Jackson, setting up Mulvihill. Nice block from the Golden Eagles defense. Dickman, and it stays in bounds. And the point goes to the Quakers, 20-10. And Carpio will check back in to serve for the Quakers. Zanata will come out for a moment. Still in the first set. Carpio off of Cruz. Jones with the spike, but a nice defensive play from Stewart. Mulvihill will knock it over for the Quakers. Rickert trying to set up Simmons, but Richards will take it. And a violation by the Golden Eagles, and the point goes to the Quakers, 21-10. Carpio back to serve for Earlham. Cruz to Rickert, setting up Quarciani. Nice defensive play from Carpio, and Mulvihill will knock it over the net for the Quakers. Setting up Jones, nice block from Dickman. Going to Simmons. Off the net, Carpio was there for the Quakers. Dickman will knock it over, and it falls in between the defense off of Simmons, and the point goes toward the Quakers as they lead 22-10, 3 points away from taking this first set in this match. Carpio to serve, the senior out of Tucson, Arizona. Jones will get the point for the Golden Eagles. See if they have a little rally in them to get back into this first set. Number 14, Haley Just, will step into the match to serve for the Quakers. Just with the serve, the sophomore out of Louisville, Kentucky. Off the net, Jackson and Mulvihill will knock it over. Just to Rickard to Jones, and she will hit it too hard, and it will go out of bounds. So point Quakers. They lead 23-11. Sarah Dickman will serve for the Quakers, the sophomore out of Richmond, Indiana. Simmons off the net. Nice save from Stewart. Mulvihill will tap it over. Jones will knock it over the net for the Golden Eagles. Mulvihill with the spike, but it goes out of bounds, and the point goes to the Golden Eagles. So 23-12. Number 17, Rosendahl, back to serve for the Golden Eagles. Off of Dickman. Jackson setting up Mulvihill. The light tap, but a nice tap back from Jones. The kill from Stewart pushes the Quaker lead to 12, and they are now 1 point away from taking this first set. Caroline Mulvihill to serve for the Quakers. Rosendahl, Rickard to Jones. Off the hands of Moore, and the point for the Spalding Golden Eagles. 24-13. Richburg back in the game for Spalding. Cassie Jones on the serve. Mora to Jackson to Stewart. Nice defensive play from Just. And the point will go toward the Quakers, and that will end the first match. The Quakers will take it 25-13. Both teams will have a 2-minute break as they switch sides before we get into set two. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll have the start of set two on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
Looking for the home of your dreams? This spacious property offers over 4,600 square feet of living space, featuring 5 bedrooms, with 3 full and 1 half bathroom. This property is currently listed for under $270,000. For more information or to schedule a showing, please contact the listing team.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. First set is in the books. The Quakers take it 25-13. Going into set two. As I mentioned, this is the final day of the Quaker Classic and the final games of the Classic, as the game on court 2 is set to start in a few minutes between Denison and IU Southeast. Quakers looking to finish out today going 2-0 as they took down the Marietta Pioneers earlier in the morning. They won that match 3-1. Quakers have taken the court. Jackson, Mulvihill, Stewart, Dickman, Mora, and Zanata on the court. And Amy Luxon will also be on the court for when she subs in. On the court for the Golden Eagles, Jones, Rosendahl, Robinson, Richburg, Cruz, and Rickard. So that will be your lineup for the Golden Eagles. Amy Luxon will come on for Dickman. And as soon as the referee gives full go, we will have the second set underway. It will be the Quakers serve as the senior Lauren Jackson will do the honors for the Quakers. And the second set is underway. Rosendahl, Rickard trying to set up Robinson, but a great block by Mora. Jackson going to set up Stewart, and it will go out of bounds, and the first point of the second set will go to the Golden Eagles. The serve from the Eagles. Zanata with the point for the Quakers. And it is now a 1-1 game. The serve from Stewart. It is a service error. So 2-1 lead for Spalding. Richards will serve it for the Golden Eagles. Shamel is in the game for the Quakers. The kill from Dickman is good. And Quakers will even up the score 2-2. Sydney Amuluxon back to serve for the Quakers. And she will get the ace to take the lead for the Quakers. 3-2 lead at the beginning of this second set. The serve off of Cruz. Jones trying to set up Simmons. Nice defensive play from Shamel. And Dickman will get the kill for the Quakers. And the Quakers are still on a roll from the first set. Amy Luxon back to serve once again. Cruz does not go off her arms the way she wanted it, and it will go out of bounds, and another ace for Amy Luxon. Amy Luxon with the serve off of Simmons. Richards going back to Simmons. Great block by Mulvihill. And Simmons will get it over the net, but Zanata with the block. Jones, Shamel, Jackson to Zanata off of Richards of Spalding. Knocked over by Robinson. Jackson to Mulvihill, and she will off of Rickard, and Simmons will knock it out of bounds, and the point goes to the Quakers. 6-2, and we will have a timeout called by the Golden Eagles. Earlham jumps out to a 6-2 lead in the second set. Timeout called by the Eagles. We're going to take a little timeout ourselves. When we come back, the resume of the second set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be back in a few moments.
Hello. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. As the timeout called by the Eagles, Amy Luxon is still serving for the Quakers, and that will be a service error, so a point goes to the Eagles. Earlham leads it 6-3 in this second set. Haley Just will come in to serve for the Golden Eagles. Earlham up 1-0 after taking that first set 25-13. The serve from Just off of Dickman. Jackson will set up Mulvihill. Go straight to Just. Rickard now going to Simmons. But a great block by Zanata. Still gets over the net. Jackson to Dickman, and the light tap will be hit up by Rickard. Now Simmons will get it by Mulvihill, and it will drop for a point for the Golden Eagles. So 6-4. Just back to serve for the Golden Eagles. The serve off of Shamel to Jackson to Dickman, but the defense of the Golden Eagles is there. Jones straight to Shamel. Jackson. Dickman will knock it over. Jones will get the tap in front of the Quaker defense for the point. And 3 straight points by the Golden Eagles have now cut the Quaker lead from 4 to 1. 6-5. Just serving once again for the Golden Eagles. Shamel to Zanata, and Amy Luxon will knock it over, and a point going towards the Eagles. Violation against the Quakers, and the second set is tied up 6 apiece. Just serving for the Eagles. Shamel, nice dive and stave. Mulvihill will get it over the net. Cruz to Rickard to Simmons. Great block by Mulvihill. Jackson to Dickman. A great block by Jones of the Golden Eagles. And Zanata will get it past the blockers, and it will drop for the point for the Quakers. As the Quakers regain the lead 7-6. A couple of substitutions. Number 3, Aaron Wagner will come into the game. And also coming into the game for the Quakers, number 21, Rafaela Shima. Wagner to serve for the Quakers. Wagner served to Just. Rickard to set up Simmons. Wagner is there for the Quaker defense. They're going to Dickman. Off the hands of Jones, and it will fall under the net, and the point will go toward the Quakers. 8-6 lead. Wagner to serve. Wagner, a freshman out of Amarillo, Texas. Just to Rickard, and Richards will knock it over. Shamel is there. The spike from Mulvihill off of Cruz. Amy Luxon for the Quaker defense. Shima, and her spike will go out of bounds, and the point goes towards the Golden Eagles. 8-7 lead. Rosendahl will serve it for Spalding. And that ball goes out of bounds. Service error on Spalding. 9-7 now for the Quakers. Substitution. Stewart will come back in. Shamel will come out for a moment. Sarah Dickman to serve for the Quakers. Off of Rosendahl. Just in the back line defense, and it will drop in front of Rickard, and the point goes towards the Quakers. (10-7) lead for Earlham. Dickman serve right to Rosendahl. Rickard to set up Cruz. And it stays in bounds and it goes toward the back left corner. And the point for Spalding. A 10-8 lead for the Quakers. Cassie Jones to serve for Spalding. Amu Luxon to Wagner, setting up Stewart. And off of Jones, but it goes straight off the net, and the point for the Quakers as Giselle Mora will check in for the Quakers, and Caroline Mulvihill will serve it for Earlham. Mulvihill serve off of Just, and it falls off of Rickard, and the point for the Quakers as they increase the lead to 4. Amy Luxon will come in for Sarah Dickman. Mulvihill still back on the serve. The serve from Mulvihill off of Rosendahl. Cruz, and it goes off of Amy Luxon for the kill. 12-9 game. And number 20, Brittany Rickard, will serve for the Golden Eagles. Wagner to Mora, bounces off the front of the net, but the Quakers keep it alive. And the referee stopped the game, said that's a violation, and the point goes towards the Golden Eagles. 12-10 game. Rickard with the serve off of Mulvihill. Wagner to Shima. And the block off Cruz goes out of bounds, and the point goes towards the Quakers, 13-10. And Zanata and Jackson will come in for Wagner and Shima. Jackson to serve for the Quakers. Cruz to Robinson. Mulvihill to Jackson, going to Stewart. Off of the hands of Robinson, and it will go out of bounds, and the point goes towards the Quakers. 14-10. The serve from Jackson. Rickard will set up Robinson, but it still stays out of bounds, and the Quaker lead increases to 5, 15-10. And Spalding will call a timeout as they fall behind 5. Earlham leads 15-10. When we come back, we will have continuation of set 2. Scores 15-10. Earlham leads on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be back in just shortly.
Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. Earlham College in the middle of set 2 in this match between the Quakers and the Golden Eagles. Earlham leads 1-0. The final match of the Quaker Classic. The serve coming from Earlham as they lead 15-10. The match will resume. And the serve coming from the Quakers, senior Jackson off of Rosendahl. Rickard to set up Richburg, and it will go out of bounds. The point goes towards the Quakers. 16-10. Jackson back to serve once again for Earlham. The serve from Jackson off of Richards. Rickard will set up Robinson. Great block by Mora. And the point goes towards the Quakers. Violation by the Golden Eagles. So a 7-point lead now for Earlham. Still serving for the Quakers is Jackson. Richards to Rickert to Richburg. Stewart is there for the defense. Sonata will knock it over, and it goes off of Rosendahl, and the point goes towards the Quakers. 18-10. The serve coming from Jackson. Off of Rosendahl. Richards to set up Robinson. Mulvihill is there, but it falls in front of Mora and Jackson, and the point goes towards the Golden Eagles. Simmons to check back in for Spalding. And serving will be number 18, Savannah Cruz. Gonna quick mop up of sweat. The serve from Cruz off of Mulvihill to Jackson, and Sarah Dickman will knock it over the net. Rickert going to Simmons. Dickman is there on the backline defense for the Quakers, and the spike from Zanata leads to the kill and also the Quaker point, and the Quakers lead 19-11. Coming in for Earlham, number 2, Jennifer Chamel. She will serve for Earlham. The serve from Chamel off of Richards, and the point goes towards the Quakers as they lead now 20-11 and just 5 points away from winning the second set. Chamel with the serve off of Richards. And Rickert dive attempt at it, and Simmons will knock it over. Great hustle from Rickert. The kill from Mora blocked by Simmons, and Rickert will set up Simmons off of Chamel. Jackson going to Dickman, and Dickman knocks it into the back corner, but it goes just out of bounds, and the point goes to Spalding. Richards back to serve for Earlham. Cassie Jones back in the match for Spalding. Jackson to Mora. She will knock it over the net. Richards. Ricker setting up Jones, and the kill for Spalding. 20-13. Richards to serve once again. Let's see if the Golden Eagles go on a little bit of a run. Off of Dickman to Jackson to Zanata, and it goes off the hands of Cruz and falls in for the point for Earlham. 21-13, and Sydney Amuluxon to serve for Earlham. And her serve stays in as Cruz thought it was going to go out of bounds. So another ace for Amuluxon. And 22-13, the Quakers lead in this second set. The serve from Amuluxon off of Cruz. Richards will set up Simmons. Great block from Zanata. Dickman to Jackson to Mulvihill, and the kill as the Quakers now go up by 10, 23-13. And are just 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead in this match. The serve from Amuluxon. Simmons to Rickert. Going to Robinson off the hands of Mulvihill. Chamel to Jackson to Zanata off of Rickert. Richards will go to Simmons. Amuluxon there on the backline defense. Chamel to Dickman off of Richards and Cruz, and the point for the for the Quakers, 24-13. The serve from Amuluxon falls off of the Golden Eagles, and the point goes toward the Quakers, and they take the second set 25-13 as both teams switch sides. It'll be a couple-minute break before we start set 3. We're going to take a little break ourselves. When we come back, we'll have the start of set 3 on the Wesley Bays 12th Management Scoreboard. We will be right back.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Powered by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. We are just getting ready for the start of set 3 as the Quakers lead 2-0 to start out this match. Spalding now taking the court. On the court for the Quakers, Mulvihill, Dickman, Zenata, Stewart, and number 13, Lauren Jackson. And also into the matchup for the first time today, number 17, Caitlin Hicks, the freshman out of St. Charles, Illinois. Seeing her first action in this matchup on the court for the Golden Eagles, Rickard, Cruz, Jones, Richburg, Richards, and Simmons. Jones will actually step off the court. And also entering number 23, Morgan Doolin, the freshman out of Lexington, Kentucky. Seeing her first action in this matchup. So we are set to get set 3 underway. The serve will come from the Golden Eagles. Rickard will serve it. And we are underway just when the ref gives the clearance after he talks to one of our staff. And Rickard will serve it for the Golden Eagles. Right to Stewart. Jackson and Mulvihill will knock it over the net. Richards and Rickard will set up Richburg. The block from Zenata gets down, and the point goes towards the Quakers as they lead 1-0 to start off the third set. And Luxon will come out, and Jennifer Chamel will serve it for the Quakers. Dickman also back into the match. Julia Stewart will step off for a moment. Simmons to Rickard. Doolin will get it over the net. And Hicks, spike gets blocked by Richburg. Jackson will get it over the net. Rickard to set up Cruz off of Mulvihill. Dickman and Jackson will knock it over, and the ref says this stayed in bounds, and the point goes towards the Quakers. And now the Quakers lead 2-0 to start off the match. Chamel will serve it for Earlham. Off of Simmons, Rickard will set up Cruz, the light tap, and it will get down off of Hicks. And the point goes towards the Golden Eagles. Number 17, Maddie Rosendahl, will come in and serve it for Spalding. Right to Shamel. Dickman spike off of Richards and actually hits the referee in the head. But the point goes towards the Quakers. And a 3-1 lead now for Earlham. Amy Luxon back to serve for the Quakers. The serve from Amy Luxon off of Rosendahl, and it will go out of bounds. And the point for Earlham as they take a 4-1 lead. Amy Luxon off of Rosendahl. Richards and Richburg will get it over the net. Dickman is there. Jackson will set up Zanata off of Richburg's hands. The nice block. Going to Simmons. And a beautiful block from Abby Zanata. And Doolin will hit it into the net, and the point goes towards the Quakers. They jump out to a 5-1 lead. Amy Luxon back serving for the Quakers off of Rosendahl. Rickert setting up Simmons, and the tap is saved by Shamel. And Mulvihill will get the point for Earlham, and they jump out to a 6-1 lead to start out this third set. Quick substitution. Number 10, Simmons, will come out the game for Spalding, and number 2, Teresa Quarciani will come in. The serve from Amy Luxon to Rosendahl. Rickert to set up Doolin. Great save from Shamel. And Dickman off of the hands of Richburg. Richards to Rickert to Richburg. Amy Luxon on the back line defense for the Quakers. Dickman will not be able to get it over the net as it bounces off the net. And the point goes towards Spalding. And Spalding will serve trailing 6-2. Number 9, Sarah Richards, will serve it for the Golden Eagles. Shamel to Jackson to Dickman. And it goes out of bounds. Doesn't miss by much, but the point will go toward the Golden Eagles, and a 6-3 lead now for the Quakers. Back-to-back points for Spalding. Richards to serve once again. Off of Shamel to Jackson to Mulvihill. And the block from Doolin still stays on the Golden Eagle side and falls for the point for the Quakers. 7-3 lead. Aaron Wagner and Shima and Rafaela Shima will check back into the game. Wagner to serve for the Quakers. Off of Rosendahl. Off of Jones. And Quarciani is able to get it over the net. The kill from Dickman. And that increases the Quaker lead to 8. Aaron Wagner back serving for Earlham. Off of Rosendahl. Richards setting up Quarciani. Dickman there for the frontline defense. Mulvihill will get the point for Earlham. And Earlham now jumps out to a 6-point lead, 9-3. Aaron Wagner still serving for Earlham. Earlham leads 2-0 and have a 6-point lead in the third set. Cassie Jones off of Wagner will get the point for the Golden Eagles. 9-4, and we'll see if the Eagles can rally and cut the lead from 5 and maybe even come back to take the lead. We'll see if they can get a little run in them. Doolin will serve. The freshman out of Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky. Off of Dickman, and it falls over the head referee, and the point goes towards the Eagles, and the service ace for Doolin. 9-5. Serve off of Amy Luxon. Wagner to Shima. Richards is there for the backline defense. Jones will hit it to Wagner. Shima gives it to Dickman, who knocks it over the net. Rickert to set up Jones off of Wagner. Shamel tosses it to Dickman, and she hits the front side of the net. And Spalding goes on a little 3-point streak to cut the lead from 6-3. Doolin doing a nice job serving for Spalding. Off of Dickman. Wagner going to Shima. Right to Dooley. Rickard now going to Quarciani. Wagner there for the Quakers. And Dickman will get the kill for the Quakers. 10-6 lead now for Earlham. Julia Stewart back into the matchup for Earlham. Dickman serve off of Rosendahl. And the ace for Dickman gives the Quakers 11-6 lead. Sarah Dickman once again will serve it for the Quakers. Off the net, Quarciani is there. Rickard will set up Quarciani, but she will knock it into the net, and the point goes towards the Quakers as they take a 6-point lead. Dickman with the serve off of Rosendahl. Jones going to Quarciani. Nice block from Shima. And a violation committed by Spalding. And the point goes toward the Quakers. (13-6). Sarah Dickman once again the serve for the Quakers. And she will knock it into the net. Service error for the Quakers. 13-7 for Earlham. Quarciani will serve it for the Golden Eagles. And coming into the game for the first time this matchup is number 4, Claire Cornwell, the junior out of Paoli, Indiana. Mulvihill's kill is blocked by number 13, Cassie Jones. And the Earlham lead cut to 5. Quarciani still serving for the Golden Eagles. Cornwall. Mulvihill hit to Quarciani. Cruz hit will go out of bounds. And the point goes toward the Quakers. The freshman Hicks coming back into the game for the Quakers. Caroline Mulvihill will serve it. Richards to Rickard to Jones off of Hicks and Shima. Point goes towards the Golden Eagles. For Spalding, number 4, Veronica Richburg back into the game. The serve from Jones off of Stewart. Going to Shima. Bounces back off the net, and the point goes towards the Golden Eagles as they have now cut the Quaker lead to 4. Cassie Jones' serve to Stewart. Wagner to set up Hicks. And she mistimed her jump, it looked like, and wasn't able to get the hit off, and the point goes towards Spalding. 14-11. The serve from Jones off of Cornwell. Stewart right to Doolin. Rickard will set up Cruz, and her hit stays in bounds. And the Golden Eagles now only trailing by 2, 14-12, as they have made a little bit of a run, and a timeout called by the Quakers as they lead 14-12. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we will have the continuation of set 3. Earlham leads 14-12 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we'll be right back.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. Earlham just called the timeout as Spalding has made a run to cut the lead that was once 7 into 2. Earlham still leads 14-12. Cassie Jones serving for the Quakers, serving for the Golden Eagles. Rickard to Cruz, goes straight into the net, and the point for Earlham. As Abby Sonata and Lauren Jackson back into the game for the Quakers. The serve from Jackson off of Quarciani, and it falls in front of the net. Point back to the Quakers as they get back-to-back points to push the lead back to 4. 16-12. Lauren Jackson, the senior out of Kansas. Back to do the honors for the Quakers. Off of Simmons. Rickard will set up Cruz, and it will fall in the defense of Earlham, and the point for Spalding. Rickard back to serve for Spalding. The serve from Rickard off of Cornwell. Setting up Zanata, and the block from Richburg goes out of bounds, and the point goes towards the Quakers. 17-13. Shamel comes in to serve for the Quakers. Sarah Dickman will come in for Claire Cornwell. The serve from Shamel off of Simmons. Rickard will set up Doolin, and she will get the point for Spalding. 17-14. Coming into the game for Spalding, Maddie Rosendahl to serve it for the Golden Eagles. The serve coming from Rosendahl. Right to Mulvihill. Jackson to Sonata off of Rosendahl. Rickard will set up Simmons. Mulvihill there for the backline defense. Rickard with the light tap straight to Mulvihill. And Hicks will get the point for the Quakers. 18-14. Amy Luxon will come in and serve it for Earlham. Hicks getting her first point for the Quakers of the day. And a timeout called by the Golden Eagles. Earlham leads 18-14. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with set 3 on the Wesley-based Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be back in just a moment.
Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. Getting toward the end of the 2019 Quaker Classic Tournament. Amy Luxon serving for the Quakers as they lead 18-14 in this third set. The spike from Richburg. Great defense from Shamel. Dickman off of Richards. Rickard setting up Richburg. The block from Dickman and Mulvihill still gets over the net. Dickman hit right to Richards. Rickard to Richburg. Great defense from Amy Luxon, but the drop down from Simmons. Great defense from the Quakers as they're able to get it over the net. Rickard setting up Simmons, and it goes out of bounds, and the point goes toward the Quakers as they lead 19-14. Amy Luxon back to serve for the Quakers. Off of Rosendahl. Rickard going to Simmons. Shamel is there for the Quaker backline defense, and Mulvihill's spike to Rickard. Richards will hit it over the net for Spalding. Zanata's light tap. Great defense from Simmons. Off of Amy Luxon, and it falls, and the point goes towards the Eagles from Doolin. 19-15. Richards back to serve for Spalding. Amy Luxon to Jackson to Zanata. Great block by Cassie Jones, and the point goes towards the Golden Eagles, 19-16. Richards back to serve for Spalding. Her serve off of Amy Luxon. Jackson going to Mulvihill. The light tap is kept alive by the Golden Eagles, but the hit from Richards is too strong, and it goes out of bounds. Point Quakers. They lead 20-16. Couple of substitutions. Wagner and Shima check back into the matchup. Wagner to serve for Earlham. Off of Rosendahl. Rickard to Doolin. Backline defense from Wagner. Dickman will get it over the net. Right to Rosendahl. Rickard going to Simmons. Amy Luxon to Wagner to Mulvihill off of Richards. Rickard will go to Simmons. Shamel to Wagner to Dickman. And it goes off of Doolin's hands and out of bounds. Point goes toward the Quakers, and they lead 21-16. The serve coming from Wagner. Rosendahl to Rickard to Jones. Great kept alive by Wagner. Great defense from the Quakers. Rickard going to Jones. Nice block from Mulvihill. Richards to Rickard to Simmons. The backline defense from Shamel, and the light tap from Wagner is there. And Earlham now leads by 6. 22-16. Wagner to serve once again for the Quakers. And her serve goes out of bounds. And Earlham leads 22-17. Dickman hit to Richards, saved by Shamel. Wagner to Dickman. Richards there on the backline defense. And the kill from Jones stays in bounds. 22-18. Doolin to serve for Spalding Golden Eagles. And it will be a service error as it goes out of bounds. 23-18. The serve from Dickman off of Rosendahl to Richards to Simmons, and it goes off of Wagner, so the point goes to Spalding. Cruz will check back into the game for Rosendahl. Simmons, Maddie Simmons back to serve, the freshman out of Fairview, Tennessee. Stewart to Wagner. Shima's kill blocked by Cruz. The spike from Cruz off of Amy Luxon. Stewart. Dickman will knock it over. Doolin to Rickard to Cruz. Nice defense from the back line of Dickman. Pushed over by Jones. Wagner will go to Shima. Excellent blocking from Spalding. Richards will go to Rickard, who will set up Jones, but will knock it into the net. And now the Quakers are 1 point away from ending the match and also finishing their run at the Quaker Classic. Caroline Mulvihill to serve for the Quakers. Richards to Jones. Wagner to Stewart. Nice defensive save by Richard, but it will hit the hit the referee, and that will end the game, end the set. The Quakers win 25-19, and they also take the match 3-0. And that will end the Quakers 2019 Classic Tournament as they go 3-1 in these last couple of days, with their only loss coming to IU Southeast. But today they go 2-0, winning by a total of 6-1 as they beat Marietta 3-1 and beat Spalding 3-0. And that's going to end the tournament for both of these teams after 2 long days of volleyball. And then we're going to take a look. Earlham is back on the court on Wednesday as they play home against Central State, coming in from Ohio. That's the next time we will see the Quakers. This has been Radio Troy. I am Gerardo Byrne. Glad to bring you the Quaker Classic Tournament here in Richmond, Indiana at Earlham College. We're going to sign off now. Hope to see everybody back in on Wednesday. This has been Gerardo Byrne, Radio Troy. Have a good day and a good night to everybody who tuned in.